now we are in conversation with an amazing gentleman, Andy Saharan, singer-songwriter, actor, and of course he's just an film scorer. Yeah, that's something that we also need to create highlight on. Mariam, we're really interested in getting to get to understand the transitions that came with from being a footballer, amateur footballer to pro artist.
Right? But like you said, so football not for you, at least at that school, because they were at a different level.
I gave up on football the first time, and then the second time now in high school.
Okay.
So the first time I was now transitioning from primary to high school. There was a program called Aspire Football Academy.
I think I've heard of it.
Yeah. So they were coming to Kenya. You have a tournament, and then they pick you go to Qatar for the football academy, the training.
Ulikuwa mtoto lakini umechoka na hii space. Unataka kwenda kucheza majuu.
He had seen the future. Everyone is going to Qatar anyway.
Yeah. So I was from Mombasa. Now I came to up country, my countryside.
Yes.
So the other time when you were in a private school, you couldn't get a good school that time.
Yeah.
So you had to move into a public.
So that
you
increase your chances.
So unasoma private school, una register na shule ya mashinani. Ndio upate scores ziko high, you go to a national school.
Yeah, so I registered for the tournament with the local team at my countryside.
Yeah.
And then I pushed. I managed to be among the top 4 in the county.
Nice.
to come to Nairobi now to go to Qatar.
Yeah.
So the consent form came. So it was my dad to sign it and sign me off to Qatar.
Akasema hiyo story.
Akasema wewe na hujamaliza shule.
Akakataa hiyo.
Unaenda Qatar kufanya nini?
Akakataa.
Sio chini.
Akasema staki hiyo. But it's so interesting how one decision by a parent can actually change how who we are, and it informs the people that we eventually become. For example, Mariam, my gift with radio and how I got to do it was because my dad loved radio. And I was like, I want to make him proud. So how about he wakes up in the morning and gets to hear from me?
Yeah.
Did your parents' decision at that point change your direction in life?
No, it did a bit, but I was still resilient about being a footballer. And then luckily, I was called to a good school where football was thriving and all this art things. So I was like, ni sawa, si amekataa hii lakini nitaenda huko because ulikuwa unaambiwa watu wametoka hiyo shule wako Harambee, watu wako hapo wameenda Gor Mahia, wameenda FC nini. So I'm like, I still have a future. If I go to Qatar, I can still play for the Kenya Premier League. So it's okay.
And for the national
and
team.
For the national team as well.
Yeah.
So I could still live my dream even though not in Qatar.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty interesting because now you transitioned, found an opportunity to play soccer for some time, and you met music. You're such a good guitar player, man. This guy plays the guitar so well. Hata sijui kwa nini ukubeba, but how did you now decide, you know what, I really love music and I'm maybe going to carry it on as a career?
Also, another influence in my family, everybody sings.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where's the news going?
And you also had quite the musical influences growing up at the coast, right?
Yes. Yeah. So, but I'm the only one who's taken it professionally. Our last born sibling, she's a girl.
Yeah.
She's pursuing bachelors of music in KU. So my other sister that I'm following, she used to be in some competition back then when QTV had some competition like TPF or something in schools. So she made it, but then she didn't pursue it as well. Our firstborn is so into the music showbiz, like she understands the music business as well.
Yeah.
So mpaka ananiambia do this to have this, whatever. This is how you should do it.
I like that. Keep it in the family. Keep it in the family.
So that's it. But I'm the only one who's doing it professionally. So me nikasema tu, I still have this. So if not football, there's music. Yeah. So after that, I was like, since I wanted to do football as a career that would pay me and pay my bills, it's not working. So if I've chosen music, I'll have to.
It has to work.
It has to work.
Lazima work.
Because you know, back.
You have a new EP. Talk to us a little bit about it, because we're going to be playing the bangers in just a bit.
Yeah. So the EP is called Love Talk. It's a Valentine's special. I released it on 14th of February. It's just about love. It talks about the different stages of love: the honeymoon phase, the long distance relationship, the insecurities. Yeah, so it's an EP compiled of 4 songs. Yeah, so different vibes. There's reggae, there's afro, there's ballad there. So